Tvam Vaishnavi Shaktirananta Virya Vishvaisya Bijam Paramasi Maya Sanmohitam Devi Samastametat Tvang Vai Prasanna Bhuvimuktiretu. From Chanji. O Mother, thou art the great primal energy, the source of infinite strength. Thou art the seed of the world and illusion divine. Thou hast enchanted the whole universe, O Goddess Supreme, by thy deluging charms. And yet, being propitious, thou bestowest liberation to human beings. Om Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace be to all. This morning our subject is, O Mother, protect us. We are observing Holy Mother's birth anniversary service. Her birthday was on 5th of January. And last Sunday, we are supposed to perform the ritualistic worship, but we had to cancel because of this corona. We need a big protection from the Divine Mother to save humanity from this horrible disease. So many people died. We need divine help. Divine Mother. Most of us have very little concept about the Divine Mother. The moment we hear the word mother, we think of a woman, our regular mother at home, who raises the children, manages the household. Just our regular mother at home. But this Divine Mother is the primordial power of Brahman, Shakti. It is hard to conceive this power which creates, preserves, destroys the whole universe. All beings on this universe came from that cosmic power of Brahman. This Divine Mother, according to this power, is called Divine Mother according to Tantra, Shagun Brahman according to Vedanta, and Bhagavan, Ishvara, God according to Puranas. Same. Divine Mother and God are the same. As Sri Ramakrishna used to say, Brahman and its Shakti are identical. Just milk and its whiteness. Fire and its power to burn. So Shakti, Shaktiman, Abheda. A Brahman and this Shakti are one, undivided. Mother. In the Upanishad, we find a beautiful mantra in the Shvetashvatara Upanishad, Tvam Stri, Tvam Pumanasi, Tvam Kumara Utoba Kumari. Tvam Jirna Danjena Vanchasi, Tvam Jatu Bhavasi Vishwatu Mukham. You are the woman, you are the man, you are the youth, you are the maiden. You are the old man who is walking with shaky steps with a stick. And you assume as this universe in diverse forms when you are born. What a beautiful concept. Purush, Prakriti, Naro, Nari, all are the same. Came from the same power, same Brahman. Some people think women are physically weak. Not necessarily. God created men and women in a different way. Women have some powers which men do not have. Power of forbearance, patience. They can absorb a lot of things which men cannot handle. Power. We find in the history Joanna Park, the queen of Jhansi, Lakshmi Bai, they commanded the army. They are not less powerful than men. Anyhow, in the Chanti we find when the gods were in trouble, they went to the Divine Mother to protect them. Amazing. Only Mother has the power to destroy, the demonical power. You see, these two powers are working in this world, divine power, demonical power. Sometimes divine power is up, demonical power is down. Sometimes demonical power is up, divine power is down. This war is continuously going on in this universe as well as inside all of us. These two forces are working, good and evil. Good tendencies, bad tendencies, which is in all human beings. Who is behind this war? Mother. It is all mother's play. If you want to win, you will have to be humble. You will have to face your ego. You will have to surrender to the mother and she will protect us. When Mahishasura banished the gods from heaven, all went to Vishnu, Brahma and Shiva. They released their energy and all gods released their energy and formed that beautiful form of the Divine Mother Durga. That mother destroyed the demon Mahishasura. Similarly, the Chanjika, the other time the Shumba and Nishumba are killed by the Divine Mother. So when the Devi, the goddess, offered boon to the gods and ask whatever you want. Mother, you solved our problems, you killed our enemies. We have nothing to ask. But one thing we request you, that is a beautiful line in the Chanji. Sangsmrita, sangsmrita, tvang no hingsheta, paramapada. Sangsmrita, sangsmrita. Twice. Mother, whenever we shall think of you, please come, reveal yourself, and destroy our dangers, destroy our obstacles in our lives. Just see, even gods are praying to the Divine Mother. We are supposed to pray. I remember when somebody says, one old Swami says, go to the Holy Mother in the temple and pray. But Maharaj, Just she listen. He is real mother. He is not just stepmother or godmother. Holy Mother is genuine, our real mother. Pray to her. Pray to her. Biological mother and cosmic mother. Holy Mother demonstrated that he is the cosmic mother. There was a brahmachari in Jairambaji named Gyan Maharaj. He was from Dhaka, a young man, carefree soul. But Holy Mother kept him in Jairambaji to do her errands and take care of the household work and take care of the cows. So one day Holy Mother initiated him and told him, now bow down to Sri Ramakrishna, he is your guru. Oh no, Mother, he is not my guru. You gave me the mantra, you are my guru. Holy Mother says, I am nobody's guru. I am the mother. Oh no, you cannot be my mother. My mother is at home in Dhaka. Holy Mother says, no, I am your mother. Look. Immediately she took his mother's form. Just see, sometimes we think that biological mother is my only mother. No. Holy Mother is the cosmic mother. We should talk more about her motherhood of God. Anyhow, Sarada Devi was born in 1853, died in 1920. She was 67 years old when she passed away. We can divide her life into three parts. First, from 1953 to 1986. She was born in a remote village in Jairambaji, 64 miles northwest of Calcutta. Then at the age of 5 years, 5 months, she was married with Sri Ramakrishna. At the age of 18, she went to Dakshineshwar to live with her husband, Sri Ramakrishna, and served him. Though they are married for 27 years, but she lived with Sri Ramakrishna nearly 10 years. After Sri Ramakrishna's passing away in 1986, then the second part is from 1987 to 1908. During that period, we find her activities are very little. She went for pilgrimage for a year in Banaras, Vrindavan, Ajodhya, some other holy places in India. Then a year she lived in Kamarpukur. As you understand, she was 33 years old, young widow. It is not easy to live as a single widow in a village. So she took shelter with her mother in Jairambaji and lived with her family, with her brothers and mother. Her father died long ago. That period, she went through various ordeals, poverty, a lot of suffering. Slowly, she started her spiritual ministry. So from 1909 to 1920, we see her Guru Bhava revealed. Mother as a guru. She initiated many people and guided people, develop their spiritual life. Anyhow, that is in brief. We can divide her life span in that way. In the preface of Sri Sarada Devi and Holy Mother, I wrote, I love to read that paragraph to you. Holy Mother's simple and pure life inspires us. Her modesty and humility overwhelm us. Her love and compassion conquer our hearts. Her struggle and suffering strengthen us to face all ordeals and crises of life. Her contentment and indifference to poverty make us ashamed when we complain and become disgruntled over small things. Her forbearance and acceptance of various ailments encourage us to endure our illness silently. Her grace and forgiveness convey her divinity to us. Her truthfulness and steadiness convince us that we can rely on her. Her common sense and presence of mind show us how to be practical. Her unselfish service and complete self-surrender are models for our own lives. She demonstrated the highest truths of Vedanta in her daily life and harmoniously reconciled the contemplative life with the active life. The Mother's divine life is a beacon for lost and weary souls in this world. Her life and her message help the downtrodden and depressed, as well as those who have lost hope in trying to find meaning in life. Innumerable people are receiving peace and bliss, solace and succor from her simple life and practical teachings. So in a brief, we can try to visualize Holy Mother's human life, human aspect. It is extremely difficult to understand when God takes human form. Krishna says in the Gita, Avajanante mang mudha manusing tunumashritam tunumashritah param bhavamajananta mama bhutamaishwaram. Ignorant people do not know me. Seeing my human form, they think I am just an ordinary human being. They do not know my supreme nature, that I am that Satchidananda, Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Chaitya Sabhava. And I dwell in the hearts of all human beings as the Atma. Once a devotee from East Bengal came to Calcutta to see Swami Chetanananda and expressed his doubt about Holy Mother's divinity. He said, Swami, seeing Sri Ramakrishna's Samadhi and reading his teachings, I am convinced that Sri Ramakrishna was God. But I do not feel that Holy Mother is the goddess. Saradananda said, well, if you believe that the Master was God, then why do you have such a doubt about Holy Mother? But I cannot help, I do not see her in Samadhi or anything like that. Then Saradananda gave a beautiful answer. Then you believe that God married the daughter of a poor woman who collects and sells cow dung patties. Then that man fell at Saradananda's feet and said, Swami, I am convinced. When we read the How to Live with God in the Company of Ramakrishna, there I try to show that in how many ways Sri Ramakrishna revealed himself. He appeared as Shiva and Kali, Rama and Sita, Krishna and Radha, then Chaitanya, Jesus. he appeared in many forms of gods and goddesses and avatars. That is the reason we say Sri Ram Sarva Devo Devi Sarupayo Sri Ram Krishnayo Nivedayami. Sarva Devo Devi Sarupayo, embodiment of all gods and goddesses, Ramakrishna, I offer. That is the way we think about Sri Ramakrishna. In the same way, we find Holy Mother also appears in many, many forms. I shall give you only few examples. First, as Shoroshi Tripura Sundari, Sri Ramakrishna worshipped Holy Mother in that form. On 5th June 1872 in Dakshineshwar. Shoroshi. Shoroshi is one of the 10 forms of the Dasamavidya, 10 forms of the Divine Mother. Kali, Tara, Shoroshi, Bhuvaneshwari, Bhairavi, Chinnamasta, Dhumavati, Bhagala, Matangini, Kamala. These are the 10 forms of the Divine Mother. So Holy Mother was Shoroshi, Tripura Sundari, first. Second, she appeared as Kali to the robber who attacked her at Telavelo field. Most probably it was in 1877. She was going to Dakshineshwar from Jayarambati on foot, 64 miles. So some of her companions moved forward and went to Tarokeshwar, and she was walking slowly, so she was left alone behind. It was evening. Found a person came, who is there? Immediately Holy Mother said, Father, I am your daughter Sarada. I am going to see your son-in-law in Dakshineshwar. What a presence of mind she had. Just immediately she established a relationship with the robber. Then he found the robber's wife was with him. So immediately he hugged that robber's wife and said, Mother, I am glad that both of you are here. I was feeling, some helpless. I am glad that both of you are here. They saw Mother Kali in Holy Mother. They told her that you are not an ordinary woman. We saw Kali in you. That robber took Holy Mother in that nearest inn, and Holy Mother's and the robber's wife slept inside, and the robber protected Holy Mother whole night sitting outside. Mother also revealed her nature to her godson, Shivu, Sri Ramakrishna's nephew. One day Shivu and Holy Mother were going to Jayarambati. Shivu was carrying her bundle. And on the way, Shivu said, Aunt, could you tell me who you are? Well, I am your aunt. No, you are not my aunt. People call you Kali. Tell me, are you really Kali? Oh, no, I am your aunt. Then you go, I shall not go with you. Hey, Shivu, please come. No, you go. You did not tell me who you are. Then Mother said, yes, I am Kali. Really you are Kali? Yes, I am Kali. Next we find, after Sri Ramakrishna's passing away, Holy Mother stayed alone in Kamarpukur. And there was a householder devotee of Sri Ramakrishna named Harish. His wife poisoned him and he became crazy. And he came to Kamarpukur, and he one day chased Holy Mother. And Holy Mother was giving some round about that bean, paddy bean. And then after 7 times she was exhausted. Then she said, I took my real form and put my knee on his chest and slapped him, and then he ran away. I took my real form. That is the form of the Bogola, one of the 10 forms of the Mother Durga. That is a terrible form. Next we find him that she revealed as Saraswati, the goddess of learning. Surendranath Sen came from Bangladesh, and he was very devoted to Swami Vivekananda and asked initiation. Swamiji took him to the shrine. After a deep meditation, Swamiji said, I cannot initiate you. The person who will initiate you is greater than me. He was very disappointed. Who could be greater than Vivekananda? So he decided he would not take any initiation. But later he came and went to Jaramba. Then one day in his home, he had a vision, a dream. A woman form appeared in a dream and said, take this mantra and repeat it. Well, who are you? I am Saraswati. So he remembered, but he did not carry it. Vivekananda did not initiate me. Why should I practice all these mantras? Then he went with some of his friends to Jarambati, and Mother initiated him. The moment he got the mantra, he remembered the mantra he got in dream, same mantra. Then he immediately looked and saw that she is Saraswati. Amazing. She appeared as Lakshmi to Nafar Chandra Kole. I shall talk about that story more elaborately about Nafar Kole. Anyhow, this is the way I am giving you a few descriptions that same Holy Mother also appeared in different divine forms to the devotees as Ramakrishna did. Whenever the children are in trouble or in distress, they first seek help from the mother. They strongly believe that mother will protect them. Whenever there was any war, famine, flood, epidemics, the mother always tries to protect the children. We saw the war in Iran and Afghanistan devastated the country in Syria. Perhaps you have seen in the newspaper how the mothers, women are carrying the little babies, walking mile after mile to a safe zone so that they could save their children. Those pictures are so vivid to us. Swami Vishuddhananda Maharaj used to say, Gunji Bhangama. Mother is the barrier of all barriers. One day Arupananda asked Holy Mother, Mother, are you the mother of all? Holy Mother said, yes. Even in subhuman beings such as animals, beasts, yes, I am their mother too. Then why should they suffer so much? Mother replied, in this birth they must have these experiences. It is their karma. Every human being must go through the result of their own karma. But Holy Mother said, God's grace is also there. Perhaps due to your bad karma, you are supposed to lose a leg. But instead of losing a leg, perhaps you may get a scratch. That is God's grace. Holy Mother told Swami Abhyaktananda, disease and practicing austerity are the same. How come, Mother? Practicing severe austerities, one can destroy the past karma. Similarly, disease also goes over the body, taking away our bad karma. Disease is also very important, very good. But we do not like have to have disease and suffer. I read Bodhashara, a famous book on Vedanta. It says, health is good, disease is also good. How both can be good? Health is good because you have an opportunity to meditate and practice spiritual disciplines and think of God. And disease also is good because disease will destroy your bad karma. Eventually your mind will turn toward God. That is called lawyer's yoga. Very interesting. Apparently Holy Mother did not have any school education, but in fact she is omniscient Divine Mother. I shall now tell you some stories of her life, from her life, that how she protected the devotees, monks, her disciples, and the people, and the human race. Mother had a disciple named Prabodh Chandra Chatterjee. He was from Bodhanganj, 14 miles away from Jarambati. He started a high school and became the headmaster of that school. He was very popular. Some of the people are very jealous of him and they plotted to kill him. So he was visiting Jarambati. In the evening, a man came with a letter and said, please return your home this evening. So he went to the Holy Mother. Holy Mother said, no, you cannot go, you will stay here tonight. Then Holy Mother inquired, who wrote that letter? Do you know the handwriting of that person? Well, yes, Mother. Do you know the person who brought the letter? No, Mother. Then Mother said, no, you will stay tonight here. Tomorrow morning, our watchman, Chowkidar, village police, and Rammai, Mother's disciple, and he is a student of Prabodh Babu also, they will take you home in a different route. Later on, Prabodh's son learned that there was a murder plot against his father. Mother protected his disciple. Then we know Amjad, a Muslim of Shiromanipur. He was a robber. That a lot of Muslim population in that village, they used to work in indigo plantation, but the British stopped it, so hundreds of people have no jobs. What will they do? They have wife, children. They started to rob, steal. Holy Mother had nieces, they had some jewelry. So she was very intelligent, tactful. She hired Amjad. I need a new house. For those who have seen Jaramati, Mother's new house, you build it. Mother gave him a job. You see, economic science is very, very important for the poor people. Just give them job, then crime will stop. So Mother gave a job. He started to work and changed that person's mind. He became very devoted to the Mother. Mother used to feed him. Of course, several times he was in jail. When he was in jail, Mother used to send money, food to his wife and his mother, Robert's mother. The villagers used to say that even the robber's life has been changed. There will be robbery in other villages, but there will be no robbery in Jaramati. So, see how Mother protected the villagers through her love and compassion and through her thoughtfulness. Amazing, Holy Mother. Then one year there was a terrible drought in Jairambaji. The villagers came and said, Mother, if this year if you do not get crop, our children will starve. Holy Mother immediately went to Singhavahini temple, the village deity, and prayed to the mother. Then she came to her room in the evening and started to worship Sri Ramakrishna. Master, give rain to these poor people. Otherwise, all their crop will be dried up. I would not be able to see my starved children. Please help, help. Do you know what happened? Immediately big, thick cloud came, and the roaring thunder and heavy torrential rain. Villagers are so happy. Mother protected the villagers. Mother had a servant boy who used to take care of the cows. So when that little young boy, a teenage boy, he was cutting grass and he was bitten by a snake. And the villagers brought him to the Holy Mother. Holy Mother immediately, the doctor, village doctor, do you know what did he do? He tied his hand so that the poison may not spread all over the body. The big, heavily tied. And they cut a little bit of his finger and was pressing the blood out so that the poison will be out. Holy Mother said, don't cut. Take him to the Singhavahini temple. Holy Mother has great faith of that Singhavahini, Divine Mother of Jairambaji. And their earth, that mud. So Holy Mother rubbed all over his body. And whole day, whole night, he gave a little Charanamrita and prayed. Slowly, slowly, his mother was, that little boy's mother was crying. No, his life will be saved. Holy Mother reassured them. And then, slowly, slowly, he was well. His own nephew, her own nephew also, was bitten by a cobra, Kali Mama's son, Budev. Holy Mother also did the same method, rubbed his body with that clay of Singhavahini. Still now people go and take away the clay from that, or mud from that temple. Heaps of mud there. Everybody goes and takes. They think Holy Mother was cured from that, and she cured many body. There is some medicinal value perhaps in that mud. I don't know. She protected. Holy Mother was in Kualpara. A Bagdi woman, she was living with her paramour. This woman was rejected by that person and said, no, I don't want you anymore. So she was very much hurt, came to Holy Mother. Mother was very much hurt. She called that man, come here and see me. She had tremendous respect. She was respected by the villagers so much. So that man came and Mother told him, this girl served you and you took her service all these years. Now you are throwing him out. It is adharma. It is not right. You will incur sin. You will go to hell. Take this girl right now with you. That man took this girl and went home. Another young woman, she was married when she was 7, 8 years old. You see, in that time, this child marriage was very common in India. And she became widow when she was 13 or 14. She used to carry the luggage from Kualpara to Jarambaji, 4 miles. When the mothers, devotees and visitors would come, this woman would carry the luggage on her head. That is the way she used to make her living. And she was in love with another villager. But the villagers became very mad at her and wanted to punish her. Holy Mother was very much disturbed. Then the Jipte village, mother's disciple, he was the landlord. He intervened and said, when this girl was little, you people do not look after her, and now this man is looking after her and you are now threatening her life. It is not right. So you see, at that time the Samaj, the society, was very rigid, conservative. They would punish people. They will make them just, they call it aggore. Aggore means despised. Nobody will come to your house. You cannot go to anybody's house. In a way, they separated that family. But anyhow, he intervened. So Holy Mother was very relieved. She told that landlord, Shambhu Rai, I am glad that you took care of this girl. Mother protected. Family problem? She is a good counselor. Kalipada Ghosh, a Bohemian devotee of Sri Ramakrishna, drunkard, debauchee. His wife came to Dakshineshwar, to Sri Ramakrishna, for medicine, so that he could change her husband's life. Sri Ramakrishna said, I don't give any medicine, you go to Nahabad, to Holy Mother. Holy Mother says, I do not do these things, you go to Sri Ramakrishna. Like a shuttlecock, she moved a few times. Then Holy Mother offered billow leaf and flower and gave to this woman, her name was Krishna Priyangini. You make an amulet and put it there and wash it and drink that water. It will work. And it worked. Later on, Kalipada became a great, great devotee of Sri Ramakrishna. And this Krishna Priyangini cooked rice pudding for Sri Ramakrishna during the Kali Puja in Shampukur house. Whole family was changed. Amazing. Chandramohan Datta, a young boy, a young man from Bangladesh, from Dhaka, came to Calcutta for a job. He heard that Ramakrishna Mission hires people, so he came to Udbodhan. And they found a young man and said, I have come, it is Ramakrishna Mission Center? Yes, but I have come here for a job. Job? Yes. All right, let me ask Mother. He was thinking, it is a monastery, how can there be any woman here? So Holy Mother called him. So he went to the Holy Mother upstairs in Udbodhan. Holy Mother said, yes, we have a job. Job is shopping. You will have to do shopping every day, morning, groceries, vegetables, just groceries. You see, we do not have refrigerator. So every day you will have to go to the market and buy everything fresh. That job, you will have to do my errands, and you will have to do packing the books. That is your job. Room and board, 10 rupees salary. Bas, he was hired. Then what happened, he got a letter from his home that Padma River, very, very big river, very powerful river, when it moves the direction, that direction, the land and everything will come, trees, homes, the river will destroy that area. So his house was in that condition, it was destroyed. He stopped eating, very depressed. Mother heard about it. She called him and said, Chandu, his name is Chandra Mohan Datta. Chandu, you go home. Holy Mother gave a bundle of notes, bills. Take this money, repair your house. He was overwhelmed. Mother gave him 300 rupees at that time, which is a lot of money. And then he brought his wife and children to Calcutta. Holy Mother arranged a home also in Calcutta. I knew his nephew, Bonkimda. He used to pack books in Udbodhan. I did not meet him. So Holy Mother took care of this young man. You see, blessed are the simple, blessed are the sincere, blessed are the pure. Holy Mother saw that sincerity, purity, genuine honesty in that young boy. And she protected that boy and changed his life. He initiated his wife also. I talked to you, Nafar Chandra Kule. He was a very rich man of Kualpara. He had business in Belegata, in east part of Calcutta. It was in 1918, there was an epidemic of influenza. Many people died. So his 3 grandchildren died. And the 4th one, the last one, was also contaminated with that influenza. And his daughter-in-law, Sarojini, was the daughter of that Gyptia's, the Shambhura's mother's disciple's daughter. So she suggested her father-in-law, please go to Holy Mother so that this child's life could be saved. So at 10 o'clock at night, this old man, very rich, very wealthy old man, came to Udbodhan and met Swami Charadananda. Charadananda called Ishanananda, Baroda Maharaj. I knew him very well. Well, please ask Mother that this old man has come with this problem. Mother said, ask him to come to upstairs. So he went upstairs and fell at Mother's feet. Mother, my whole dynasty will be extinct. Everybody will be dead. Please bless so that my grandchild's life could be saved. Mother said, I shall pray to the Master. No. I cannot wait so long praying to the Master. You will have to say that my grandchild's life could be saved. All right, his life will be saved. And it happened. This man saw Holy Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune, in Holy Mother in his home when he was worshipping the Mother Lakshmi. Another young man, revolutionary, just came out from jail. From jail straight he came to Kualpara for initiation from Holy Mother. His name was Suresh Chandra Chaudhary. Baroda Maharaj told us this story. This Suresh came in the evening. And at that time, every evening the police will come and check Holy Mother's house. That who are the guests, from where they are coming, whether they are revolutionary there or not. So Holy Mother told Baroda Maharaj, take this person to the Kole's house. Nafar Kole's, they have a outside shrine. Let him stay there at night. Tomorrow morning I shall initiate. So Baroda Maharaj gave him some food, took him to the other house. Next morning he went, that Suresh took bath and waiting on the way, by the side of the road. If Jarambaji to Yogadama Ashrama, perhaps you have seen, a little distance. So mother initiated him on the street. He put, hey, you see, here a few straw, you sit, and I sit. He gave the mantra, and he said, my son, eat lunch, and then do not stay at night here. Again police will come. You go to Kamarpukur, and from there you go back. Mother protected this young man, revolutionary, and she initiated her. Swami Mahadevananda, I never met him. Holy Mother came from Kualpara. Mother says, I am glad that you have come. I have no groceries. I need kerosene oil, I need cooking oil, I need flour, I need some rice, I need some dal, I need some spices. Each here. Now go to Holdipur. Holdi is a neighboring village, there is a market. Jarambaji has no market. Go there and buy groceries for me. He went and they bought, it was nearly 82 pounds, heavy. So the grocer says, why don't you hire a porter? Oh no, mother did not ask me to porter, I shall carry. So he carried that 80 pounds heavy weight, 5 miles. So he felt too much heavy and he was in trouble. All of a sudden, he found the weight become very light, and he smoothly came to Jarambaji and saw mother walking on the veranda and gasping. His eyes were bulging. She was perspiring. Oof, too much weight, too much weight, too much weight. Why did I not ask him to hire a porter? Anyhow, he realized that mother took away the weight from me and protected me. You know, when I used to read these stories, I used to feel the vicarious atonement, how Christ and other divine incarnations took others' responsibility, others' problems, and suffered themselves. Another funny story I shall tell you. How mother protects the monks. In Udbodhan, there was a brahmachari, I shall not mention his name. He was very handsome, and the adjacent mother's house, next house, they have a high wall, not very high, you can see each other's face. So a young housewife had some crush on this brahmachari. So they used to talk, and one day she expected that he would be on the roof. And she dropped a letter on the roof. Do you know what happened? Holy Mother was drying her hair on the roof. You see, I was going to Udbodhan from 1950. I know this spot. In third floor, there are 2 rooms. One in the south side, the editor's room, and north side, mother manager's room. Next to the manager's side, there is a area which is cemented. Holy Mother used to sit and dry her hair. And sometimes she used to see, in the north she used to see the Dakshineshwar temple. So that later, and Holy Mother was at that time with some other women devotees, having that letter, they read to Holy Mother. Holy Mother said, give that letter to me. She saved that letter. After 2-3 days, Holy Mother saw that woman, young woman. She, after her bath, she was spreading her cloth on the roof for drying. So Holy Mother called her, my sweet child, my daughter, please come. You know, I found this letter, perhaps you wrote to your husband. Please take this letter and please take this letter. Bas. Holy Mother saved the situation. Later on, of course, Swami Sarada raised the wall so that nobody could see the mother's side. Very funny, very interesting story, how mother protected a monk from that love letter. Surendra Sarkar. He is also a devotee from Bangladesh and a disciple of Holy Mother. One day he said, Mother, my mind is very restless and I have too much lust. The moment, please help me. Holy Mother did not say a single word, only intently looked at him for a few minutes. So he was very embarrassed that why did I say these things to the mother? He left that place, Jaram, Udbodhan, and straight went to M. And fell at M's feet and said, Master Mashai, you were a disciple of Sri Ramakrishna. Master loved you. I was in deep trouble. And he told what he did said to the Holy Mother. M looked at him and said, did Holy Mother look at you? Yes, she did. She intently looked at me for a few minutes. That's it. Sadananda sukhe base shama jodi fire chai. M sang this line. If the Divine Mother casts a glance on a person, that person will float in bliss. That is a fantastic story. In Chonji there is a mantra. Indiranami yodhishthatri bhutanam chankhileshu bhuteshu satadam tassai bhaptai debbai namo namaha. Salutations to the all-pervading Devi, goddess, who constantly presides over the senses of all beings and governs on elements. Beautiful story. Swami Vasudevananda also had the same complaint about lust. Do you know what, Mother, please help me. Do you know what Mother said? Baba, odike nojor diyo na. Just ignore it. Don't think about it. That kind of feeling rises in everybody's body. Hold on, Sri Ramakrishna. All great Mahapurushas, they also had that kind of feelings. Mother, try to rectify your weakness. If you know your weakness, that is a great lesson. Then Mahamaya will open the door for you. Those who think that I have conquered the lust, their mother destroys their ego. And their spiritual growth also stops. At that time, the discriminating mind brings that kind of lustful thoughts and reminds that you are not safe. Be careful. You see, this mantra we find in the Bhagavad Gita. Vishaya vinivartante nirahare sadehina rasavarjam rasoipyasya parangdishtva nivartati. The objects of the senses fall away from a man practicing abstinence, but not the taste of them, taste for them. But even the taste falls away when the supreme is seen. I think it is not very clear. Let me explain to you what it means. Perhaps you are fasting, or you are very sick, or you are practicing some kind of austerities. At that time, your desire for this sense enjoyment will not come. But that does not mean the desire is not inside. Desire is there, but you are physically unfit, incapable to perform any kind of deeds. But that taste, the desire also disappears when a person experiences the Atman. It is a beautiful mantra in the Gita. Holy Mother protected Belur Math. I think it was in 1917. Lord Carmichael, the Governor General of India, made a remark in Dhaka that Ramakrishna Mission is harboring the revolutionaries. Their monks are living in the monastery, but they are revolutionaries. Thus, it is a stigma against Ramakrishna Mission. So, Swami Chetanananda was in trouble. Some Jabutis said, remove those monks from the monastery, from the order. Holy Mother intervened. No, they will stay. They left heart and home, they are sincere, they are no more involved with the revolutionary movement against the British. They will stay. Then Holy Mother gave advice to Saradananda. You go to the Governor General, have an appointment with him, and explain to him. He is the representative of the King of England. He must listen. Holy Mother's words worked. Saradananda went, and that Governor General had to withdraw his own statement. It never happened. Mother was protecting the order. So many actresses, their lives are not very clean. Binodini, Tinkodi, Tarasundari, they became very devoted to the mother. They used to come and to get mother's protection. Mother touched their lives and brought Sri Ramakrishna in their hearts. My goodness, my time is over. I have so many stories to tell you how Mother protected the devotees, the poor people, the villagers, and all human beings in this world. The devotee of Ramakrishna was very abusive to his woman, to his wife. And that wife came to see Holy Mother. Holy Mother gave her shelter and called that her husband. Then he said, do not physically abuse your wife. She's a good woman. You are a grown-up person. And if you set this kind of norm, how your children and the grandchildren, how they will learn. Take your wife and never hurt her. Thus, another rich woman came and asked Holy Mother, Mother, I had some moral lapses. Mother hugged her, gave her prasad, fed her. Whatever is done is done. Do not think about it anymore. Go forward. Mother, that is the way Mother used to change people's lives. People make mistakes. That doesn't mean when a child is on the ground, not that child will be on the ground all through his life. Get up and move forward. Holy Mother's life is very, very practical. Very inspiring. I pray, Mother, please protect us. Yathagnir dahika shukti Rama Krishna sthitai jam Sarva Vidya Sarupam Tam Saradam Pranamamyam. This salutation mantra composed by Swami Chetanananda. As the fire and his burning power live together, so Sri Ramakrishna and Sarada Devi live together. Sarada Devi is the embodiment of Sarva Vidya Sarupam, is the embodiment of all knowledge, all wisdom. We bow down to her again and again. Mother, please reveal yourself to us, guide us, protect us. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace be to all. Next week our subject will be Teach us the Upanishads, part 5. Now there will be a Zoom question and answer. Please give us a few minutes time. We shall set up our Zoom. Thank you.